Yeah,
There we go.
just one time it didn't record, but now it's showing it is recording.
Right. So
And you
nothing
want
gets
the other
recorded
thing?
anymore.
Okay.
Nothing gets recorded to the cloud anymore because we have a basic account.
Yeah.
But it seems like between two people, there is no limitation. You can have as long as you want. Uh, so there's really no limitation for just a one-on-one meeting, which is good, I guess, for our purposes. All right. Screen sharing. Now, I need your permission to share screen too.
Oh, really? Let's make. Okay, so
Stop sharing.
I have the options of make host.
Do you have an option like security or something? There's a small icon. So if you
Yeah.
click on the security icon, I think you have the option to allow sharing. Maybe that's what I remember. I don't see it on my end because I'm not a.
Yeah, it says allow participant to share screen, but it
Yes.
is blurred. I can't click on it.
Oh, it's not. Oh,
Oh, I think it's also a feature that is buried under. You
free.
can I can share the screen, but
Okay, let me share
what I
you
can
then.
do is I can make you host because do you want to change the host to Toshika? So now you will be able to.
Now I can. Interesting. Huh. Certain limitations of a free account, I guess.
Yeah, just teaching us about these things. Oh, that's good.
This is what I did last night. I
Yeah.
didn't get that far.
Mhm.
There was quite a lot of words I didn't know, and I had to really look up. Um I got quite a lot of help from the dictionary to pick up words. Can you see it clearly?
It's beautiful.
Okay, outstanding.
And the fact that you have worked on it basically in short word by word or little phrases, so that works fine.
I get the idea, overall idea, but then again, from a translation perspective, I guess I need to do word by word because it's a translation, not a literal meaning. I understand the meanings. Seems like
Yeah,
I'm getting quite good at. Well, I don't want to say
yeah, yeah.
quite good
I
at, but
see that.
I'm getting the idea.
Yeah, this is how I started. So this is the only way. Mm,
Right.
yeah,
So 2 days ago, I wouldn't have even tried something like this, but now I can try it. So I feel a little happy about it.
yeah. Thanks to Chakku Palawattu that gave us
Chakupala, yes,
confidence.
Chakupala Vatu definitely helped.
All the elaborations, decorations there.
Right. I think I think I think not going after the Gatha might be a good start for anyone who is
Oh
interested in
yes,
learning Pali.
totally.
Come, yeah, because it's a little bit more easier to digest. There's a little bit more structure.
Sanyutta Nikaya has a whole chapter called Sagatavagga, a chapter with verses. Sagata means with
Ah,
verses,
okay, okay,
and you don't want to start with that. So that's why they gave you Brahma Sanyutta instead.
I see, I see. So
So
I'm not quite sure. So I can I guess make a PDF and send this to you, and maybe you could
yeah,
provide some feedback, whatever you wanna do, or maybe we can work through it now
no,
and
we
help
can
me.
work on it right now. And
Okay,
so I think just few things I have done after the last meeting, I must tell you is that I included the book by K.R. Norman, and every student, whoever takes this hereafter, has to read the entire book. I think that is the only book that I found very relevant to the
okay,
content we
okay,
discussed.
okay. Is
Pali
that
history in Myanmar, well, those are additional readings, I would say. And the history of Pali in Ceylon, again, additional readings. But an overall account about Pali literature you can only get from K.R. Norman's book.
that's the book we are reading already, right?
The book we are reading.
Oh,
So
okay,
in the beginning of the syllabus, I put, after we started, but and as we began reading, I put that, I was wanting to break each chapter, but in the beginning, I instead said,
right,
read the whole book.
right, right. I
So,
understand.
yeah. And I wanted you to go through a section towards the end where it says, but I think since you are reading the whole book, you will get there.
Okay.
And I have done that myself in different times, and at least when you read it one time, you know what it is. But I'm going to bring that to you again.
Okay.
That is a bunch of books that were later known as Paschat Pitaka Grantha, the
Mm.
texts that are written after the canon,
Mm.
but almost part of the canon.
Mm-hmm.
And so these are called books like post-canonical works that are almost very close to the canon, like Petaka Upadesa, Petaka Upadesa,
Mm.
like advices to Pitaka, like
Mm.
like a guide to Pitaka,
Mm. Mm.
like
Mm.
that.
Mm.
Netti Pakarana, Netti, like the Naya, the method, the
Oh, okay.
composition of the method. Right. So these books.
Makes more relevant, I guess, for
Yeah,
literature course in Pali literature reading, I guess. Yes, makes
yeah,
sense.
right. All right. So let's begin with what you have done. Other than that, I wanted you to kind of keep Chakupalavattu separately and do a chapter every day.
Okay. Is that the one you would like me to keep translating or?
No, do a little bit every day. Like, I mean, not like every day, but before we meet. So
Okay.
in
Okay.
any place where you get stuck, we can work together.
Sure. Makes
And
sense.
we will just follow what is there in the syllabus so that we get hands on everything that needs to be done and get the taste of it. So today we can begin with Brahma Samyukta.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think the BTS dictionary is very helpful. Thank you for directing me to that.
Yeah,
I think is a really good suggestion.
right.
It
When you know
just
how to
take
read it,
Yeah, I mean, you have to read. You're not going to find what you're looking for in the first
no.
search
Mm.
result. You'll have to go through a bunch, but I get the idea. Though I just have to find the one that's most applicable to the context you are reading. So you have to have an understanding of what you're trying to read or what sort of word you're looking for, and go after that word and figure out. It's almost as a guess and confirmation, right? You guess this
Yeah,
might be the word, and look for the closest match to the guest, I guess.
yeah,
Yes, but it helped quite a lot last night. Yeah.
right. Great. So show me how far you have gone with
So
this.
I've not much. So I literally started last night. So I went up to this point.
Oh,
I got
good,
stuck
good.
at some word over here, and I just stopped there. Plus, it was way past bedtime, and I wanted to make sure I wake up this morning.
In that case, you can always text me and make rearrangements. So I
Okay.
totally get it. Yeah. Let's begin.
Should I read? How would
Yeah,
you like me to do? Okay.
yeah.
Evam me sutang ekang samyam bhagava uruvelayang viharati najja neranjaraya tire ajapala nigrodha mule patama sambuddho. So translation wise, Evam me sutang, thus I have heard at one time the Blessed One lives or dwells in city of Uruvela, on the river bank, Neranjara river bank, at Ajapala. I'm not sure. Ajapala Banyan Negro came back as Banyan Ajapala. I'm guessing it's a name of someone. I don't know if it's someone's
It's the
tree.
name of the tree.
Oh, the tree has a name. Okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
Um,
And a famous one.
I see.
It's famous
Uh,
because of the Buddha's connection with it. Um, after after his enlightenment, he sat there, and this is an Ugagaha, where under which he spent Satsatya.
so this is not the Srima Bodhi. The,
Oh, it's no, no.
no.
This is not a Bodhi tree. This is just a No, any tree in Sri Lanka that is that big and has huge
Nougat.
branches,
Okay.
they say it's a nougat tree.
Right.
So
Okay.
a banyan tree, and so it's a tree that big, but usually attracts attention of people because it's so huge
Mm.
and takes canopy over and has that personality. So
Mm.
people think that it is a tree where heavenly beings dwell.
Okay.
Yeah. So Ajapala Negro, if you want to do a little bit of reading, you can Google that. But I won't be able to share the screen. If you Google that and share the screen with me, usually you'll find interesting things. You'll have to copy exactly. Uh,
You want me to copy the same phrase?
yeah, it would be better. Ajapala. I think you are okay in the previous search.
This one?
Yeah. So
Maybe.
if you,
Does this still exist? The tree?
I'm
Probably
not
not.
sure. Go back and open that second one. I mean, under all in your first search.
Hmm. This one?
No, under not the images. Now you are in images.
Ah, okay. All. Yes.
Yeah. So keep scrolling further down. See, yeah. So click on the Pali Canon one. See if we get anything interesting. The banyan tree, which is famous in Buddhist literature, it was in Uruvela on the banks of Neranjara near the Bodhi tree. And a week after the enlightenment, the Buddha uh, went there and spent a week cross-legged. See, at the
Mm.
foot of the tree,
Mm.
there he met the Huhunka Jatika Brahmin, like who says for everything
Mm. Mm.
instead of
Okay.
giving
Just
thought.
like me now, right? Just few seconds ago. Mm.
2 weeks later, he went there again from the Rajayatana. I think also if
Ah,
you
okay.
can,
That's when this happened. That's
right,
when this Brahma Sahampali appeared. Uh,
Sahampati,
Sahampati appeared. Okay.
and persuaded him to preach the doctrine in
Doctor.
spite of the difficulty of the task. In the 8th week after the enlightenment, says Buddha Gosha, the later commentator.
Mm.
So he said that in the 8th week that meeting happened. This was
Tapasya. Okay.
immediately after the meal offered by Tapassu and Bhalluka. So says the Majjhima Attakatha. When
Mm.
the Buddha wishes to have someone as his teacher, um, Sahampati appears again and suggests to him that Dhamma be considered his teacher. Did the Buddha ever wish to teacher? I'm not sure. So
Yeah, I
these are
was.
proper names. And there is a dictionary by K. Anuruddha, very thick dictionary,
Okay.
Dictionary of Pali proper names.
Is that something I can find online?
Not sure. I Yeah, you can try Dictionary of Pali proper names. Yeah.
PDF. Something comes up. Suppose. What are you looking for? Sahampati.
Hmm, not this. So that's a dictionary, people. I mean, at least now you know the Pali Canon would help. When you find a proper name, you go in there and begin your search, and you kind of become acquainted with the content. So
Okay.
yeah,
Another archive. It's actually my token. Dictionary of Pali
there you
properly.
go. So later you can download this and take a look.
Gotcha. Okay.
But keep going. Oh well, that's okay.
You know,
You
you know, keep going. Yeah, yeah, I can do that.
because you wanted to see the inside, right?
Pali proper names.
See, all these names like
I see.
Akan,
I understand.
what is it? Akatanyu Jataka, what is it like? All these are names, and
Yep.
then Akanita Deva, what is meant by it. So Paul
Mm,
Becker did a great job, like where it is found and
I
uh,
see.
these things.
So I
Um,
guess Ajapal. Yes, Ajapal. Ajapal has to be close by.
Another book that you would want to read is the Dictionary of Pali Idioms by K. Anuruddha.
Okay.
Yeah, Dictionary of Pali Idiom. I think, is it a dictionary? I'm not sure. Pali Idioms.
It's a PDF. Seems like. Now this is the dictionary.
That's the Rhys Davids Dictionary.
Pali idioms. Let's try that.
Learning these idioms would be very helpful. I used to have the book in Sri Lanka, but it's so big I couldn't travel with it.
This Waters book.
Not this one either.
Yeah. That's idioms.
The author's name is K. Anuruddha.
That might help.
Same author who wrote the guide to Pali, the one that you scanned for us.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
The Pali idioms online book
yeah.
dictionary. This might be the one. That is.
Do we have the full book? I think it's only a review.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a book. It looks like a paper.
Yeah,
This one.
yeah. You will have to. There you go. That's the book.
They let me download. Are they gonna ask me for
What does it
something?
mean that you can download? He passed away. Maybe people made his book available.
No, it's going back to
Okay.
another
Yeah,
portrait.
you had to do a bit of work like that.
Yep, yeah, but I know what I'm looking for at least, so I can look for it.
Yeah, you may leave
Pali,
things there, and
Pali idioms.
you are quite good at these things. Sometimes your computer is magically connected or somehow bring these things.
Well, I look up for these things, so Google knows what I'm looking for, and Google suggests. Oh,
Yeah,
that's what Google is doing behind the scene. Not that I wanted to do it, because Google knows what my habits are. It's
yeah,
not good. Anyway, where were we? We
you
were
are translating. Yeah.
Ajapal. Yes. So I'll look up Ajapal, I guess.
So when
So
you have a question,
the Pratamami Sabbuto was a little confusing to me. Pratama seems something first. Pratama B. So
Pathama Abhi Sambuddho.
Abi, I see. Pratama. Okay.
Pathama, like first time, first period. Abhisambuddho, after the great, after achieving enlightenment, having become the Buddha first, in the first period, usually about the first few weeks or the first 20 years within his ministry.
So this is trying to say just after, something along those lines. That's the
Not
meaning I got.
exactly like, yeah, just yeah, just after.
Right. So what I did, I ignored Abi and I Pratama first Sambuddho achieving enlightenment. So I just
Yeah,
leave it there and I couldn't
Abhi,
connect them.
Abhi here meaning great, great enlightenment.
Abi, okay. Great enlightenment. Okay.
Yeah,
But there has to be some connection. So I thought maybe this is right after achieving enlightenment or the first thing he did after achieving enlightenment or something along those lines.
yeah, Abhi goes with Sambuddho here,
Okay. So if that's the
not
case,
first.
achieving great enlightenment. That needs to be corrected then. continuing on, Atako
No, I mean, go back to Uruvela and how you
Uruvela.
translated it.
Yes.
Uruvelayang Viharati, and the term is Uruvela when you translate.
Ayang. Okay.
Ayang here refers to
Locative.
in that place, Uruvela. So it's a locative.
So Uruvela.
Yeah,
There's no, yeah.
yeah.
Uruvela maybe.
No, Uruvela.
Uruvela.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else that needs to be corrected?
No, this is the perfect. That's
Okay.
good.
So continuing on,
Yeah.
Atako Bhagavato Rahogatassa
Mm-hmm.
Pati Sallinassa
Mm-hmm.
Evam Chetaso Parivitakko Utapadi.
Mm-hmm.
I got a lot of help from the dictionary on some of these words. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Rahogatassa Sallinassa. The dictionary points to them sort of they go hand in hand. It seems they
Yes.
always are together
Yeah.
one way or the other. It seems like they both mean the exact same thing, perhaps something to do with
Right.
being yourself, not engaging with others, just secluding yourself, being
Mm-hmm.
secretive, something to those lines.
Mm-hmm.
Evam is easy now, or at least now it's easy. Evam is just one. Chetaso Parivitakko also was slightly confusing. Again, Chetaso something to do with mind. Cheta Parivitakko something like reflection, vicharane. What is the correct word? Thought, something along those lines. So they kind of also, to me at least, sounded like synonyms. So I ended up making it one thought, some interesting, more profound thought came to his mind, arose with the party.
So
So,
Chetaso here refers to in terms of thoughts. So in terms of when you see so there with the stem, with the sound, that has that sense like Chetaso, like Buddha so means in terms of Buddhas, like
okay.
Vashen in Sinhala.
Oh, okay. Okay. So,
Sitivili Vashen,
so
Parivitakko, a thought there.
that's just a thought.
Yeah,
Doesn't have to
it's
be
like,
reflective, meditative, any of that stuff, just thought.
oh no, I mean reflective meditative thought because he, just like Rahogatasa Patisallinasa, these two things like Chetaso Parivitakko go together.
Gotcha. Give me a second. I try to enable my singular typer so I can type things in because I'm going to miss that word in terms of this one. That I think I need. Okay. So we got that.
No problem.
All right. Okay. Upadi Adigato ko Myayam Dhammo Gambiro Dudasso Duranubodo Santo Panito Atakka Vacharo Nipuno Pandita Vedaniyo. I enjoyed translating that particular paragraph.
I'm glad. Nobody, some others would not.
It was I had to go back and forth, back and forth. I guess that's why I felt like I achieved something after translating everything.
Good.
Um,
These are called stock phrases, and they travel in every place. And when they talk about this particular subject, you will see exact same set of words.
Honestly, yes, I think at one point I might have seen the whole paragraph, or at least a large portion of the paragraph, right there stated within the dictionary itself. It seems like this appears somewhere else too. Maybe I don't know
Right, a bunch of places. Yeah.
places, right? But the idea generally is attained. So adigato attained whatever that was attained by me, myself, in this case Buddha, the Dhamma, Gambiro, Deep. Dudasso and Duranubodho was very interesting. I found them very fascinating word.
Yeah,
Dudasso is
hard to see.
hard to see and hard to understand.
Yeah.
Duranubodho.
Mm-hmm.
Santo wasn't necessarily sure because I felt like
Shanto is
Santo and
like peaceful, Shant.
peaceful. Okay, so joyful is not the right word.
Mm-hmm. Like serene.
Peaceful.
Like in today's meditation, I mentioned
That
uh,
there you go.
this is very interesting. When I got a call yesterday, this lady, she's
Mm,
from Nepal. She lives in Illinois. She went to see Goenkaji
mm,
when she was just 20 something years old. And she could see, like, Goenka is not like that attractive when you look at the body, but
mm,
she could see beyond that there is this glow, there is this beauty.
mm,
And
mm,
imagine the Buddha, like, and she was in tears and she didn't know why. And even yesterday, when she was talking about him, she was again in tears.
mm,
I mentioned that this morning in meditation about like how beautiful things that grow inside silently is.
mm,
And that is his, externally things grow beautiful, like flowers and all these things silently grow, and they turn out to be that beautiful. And internally, if you cultivate your mind, it's the same experience. And now you know why people like Buddhas had this many following, and it still is,
mm,
a
mm,
famous person who has many people to follow, because it touches some part of each human being
mm.
and make them think that he taught this to me.
Right, right, right.
My advisor did his PhD thesis on that, Mamayane. Anything that the Buddha taught, he taught it for me.
Mm, mm,
That
mm,
concept comes. That's why
mm,
people tend to say Mage Buddha, you know,
mm, mm,
Ape Buddhahangru. Like
mm,
it's a plural, it's also singular.
mm,
It has that personal connection.
mm, mm.
Serene is that serene.
I see.
Yeah.
Panito, I translated it as superior.
Yes. Something
Panito,
funny, something delicate, something so like
oh,
dead.
so this is again wrong, I guess.
No,
Maybe
no, superior is a good translation for that.
I got it from the dictionary. Panito didn't stand alone, but I think, uh, how was it written? Hina,
Yeah.
Majjima
Yeah.
greater than Hina, Panito greater than Majjima. So it looks like Hina, Majjima, Panita, superior. So that's where I got the superior part.
Like finest, like
Finest,
panita.
yes.
Yeah.
Maybe fine might be a better word than superior. Come to think of
Well,
it.
with the Buddha, superior is good.
Okay.
Well, with the teachings.
Atakavacharo, I think was found.
Atakavacharo.
Atakavacharo was found in the
Atakka avacharo. That's how you break it. Atakka avacharo.
Avacharo.
Right. You would,
Avachara.
you would find two words like avachara and atakka in the dictionary if you went in.
I think I might have gotten lucky because I think I found the exact phrase by itself
Oh, okay.
somewhere. Maybe with the dot, the circle. Maybe Avachara circle, something
Yeah.
along those lines. And beyond logic was listed, and I thought, given the context of the paragraph,
It
the
works.
sentence, beyond logic makes sense. Nipuno, profound. Again, Pandita Vedaniyo was also a word I found very interesting, fascinating, only understood by wise. Pandita Vedaniyo,
Mm-hmm.
Vedaniya feeling, so only felt by wise people, only understood by wise people, something along those lines.
Fascinating. Right.
Um, this paragraph bugged me a little bit. Ale Rama,
Mm-hmm.
ko panayang paja, ale rata,
Mm-hmm.
ale samudita. I think I again found the same exact paragraph, at least Ale Rata, Ale Samutta in the dictionary itself.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like they are all talking about clinging, something
For
attachment,
general
connection.
public, earlier it was an introduction to to Dhamma that he awakened to. But here he is thinking, all these people have attachments, all these people are
Mm-hmm.
cling to it, all these people think that way. Like that's just the gist of that. That's the
Right,
idea.
right,
So they use Ale in here.
right. So is my translation roughly
Yes.
okay?
Yeah.
Aligns with the idea.
Very
Uh,
true. Very good.
so Dudasam came back again. I think I saw Dudasam
Buddha-sam.
earlier too. Dudasam, hard to see. Thanam, I wasn't sure.
Dhanam.
I
Dhanam. Tha. Tha.
Tha,
See the dot below T.
Tha. Oh, this is the
Dhanam.
Mahaprana Ta.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
Thanam. Okay.
Yeah. This place.
Oh, this is a place. Oh,
Yeah.
Stane.
Yes.
How is that related to Idam Tanang Yading?
This place, namely, Yadidang means namely.
Yadidam, namely. Okay, so I guess that's a
So
mistake.
it's hard for them to see this thing called Paticca that that is hard to see.
Ah, okay. Oh, so I had the right translation, but did it do it correctly? The Tanang place.
Yeah.
This maybe this implied this place. No, this is not implied. This is here. Idam.
Yeah. Right.
This place. Namely, makes sense. Makes more
Mhm.
sense.
See, in these translations, at least once in a while, mention the case
Mm,
so you understand. I mean, not the cases that you know of, that you
mm,
can guess,
mm.
that you know. Bring
Yeah.
something that you tend to lose, right? I mean, in the sense that this might be something that I need to find the case of that you
Mm,
mention here. So you show me and whoever else that you are paying attention to cases, as you can easily guess because you have the background in Sansara. Sansarically, maybe you are informed in Pali or Sinhala, which is also part of Sansara. So, which means I don't want any student to get stuck later on.
right,
The work, the preliminary work has to be done right here.
right, right.
You know, it's exciting when you first see a paragraph, you jump in it there, and then you feel like a hero. Now I get it. So.
Get
If you're
little.
on your own without the dictionary, you are like, how did that, happen?
Nah, wouldn't happen. I
Yeah,
wouldn't have even tried this 2 days ago, as I said earlier.
great progress already.
I feel like yes.
Yeah,
So next word I broke it down. Yeah, Idappaccayata and Paticca Samuppada because I've already heard Paticca Samuppada before, so there cannot be something else. So I left that as it is, dependent co-origination. So I looked up Idappacayata, Paccayata,
yata,
Yatha, sorry,
idappaccayata.
Patayata. Yeah, I'm not pronouncing these things correctly. Idappacayata. So dictionary pointed to something about foundation. Um, I get the idea. Uh, so in a larger context, Buddha is thinking these these people are not going to understand what I've discovered in a
Yeah,
nutshell.
yeah. Idappaccheta is not used nowadays, but people prefer paticca samuppada as a popular term.
Ah,
So idappaccheta is synonymous with paticca samuppada
I
because
see.
the causation, paccaya, causes, based on either this. Imasming sati idang hoti, when this is
Yeah. Yes.
comes to
Yes.
be. That's it. That's what this is referring to.
Okay. So this reason, dependent co-origination,
Yeah.
maybe. So foundation
Your
logic.
translation is good. I mean,
So what I had.
foundation kind of, yeah, idapacheta. So you were making a guess there, right? So,
Not necessarily. I thought I found it. something to do
Hmm.
with foundation in
Did you
the
look at the
dictionary.
translation also I sent?
I tried not to as much as
Hmm.
possible. I was forcing myself to go between the
Hmm.
dictionary and the Pali
Yeah,
because
we
I
can
mean
go
I could easily
there
read
now.
that and understand the idea, but I wanted to challenge
Yeah.
myself a little bit and make
No,
it.
that's a good move. But do you want to take a look there?
Yes, yes, definitely. Yes, sorry, didn't understand what I was.
No, I mean, just to kind of support both of us here.
Let's see, where can I find it? It's probably in my Gmail. I don't think I opened it up in Drive either.
It's okay. My eyes closed.
No, it's all right. No worries. I don't have anything that's gonna be. This might be the email.
Yeah, there. And the English one. If the translator was good, they will. Um,
The Dhamma that I have discovered is deep, hard to see, hard to understand. No, he is
specific
using peaceful.
conditionality, dependent origination.
Yes, conditionality.
Um,
Oh, specific continuation. That what
I'm
he?
not
I see.
totally sure about that,
Hmm.
but it is conditionality like pacheta, conditionality, because yeah, it's pacheta, something like a state,
Hmm.
like you said, foundation.
Hmm.
Uh, either pacheta. So I think specific conditionality has to go with that is this specific conditionality. Then I would get it.
Hmm. Hmm.
That is referring to namely,
Hmm. Hmm.
um, and specific conditionality. So yeah, I get it. We would need other translators also, and that translation I think is found not exactly Bhikkhu Bodhis, but
The English one.
yeah. So I have the Samyutta Nikaya here. Um, not sure if I will pin it down that fast, but I can try. So it seems like I found where I should be looking at chapter 5.
Chapter 6.
It's in chapter 6. Yeah, I found chapter 5 actually.
Ah,
Yeah. Okay.
so,
Hmm. Chapter 6 is criticism, gains, and honor. That doesn't help. This may be the greater chapter. Okay, yeah, that's right. So it's hard. It's a bunch of books put together, so it's each book has an introduction.
ah,
I wish they gave page numbers. 231. No. No, it didn't help. I
hmm.
have to. I have found, you see the place. Show
I
you.
see. Yes.
Can you read?
Not
No.
not
Okay. So
really.
it's not good at focusing.
Sutta Central?
Sutta Central is where, yeah, you can go there. They may have it. I tried earlier.
The Samyutta Nikaya. Now I'm lost. Pratamavaggo. Samyutta. Appeal from Pico Sujato. Which is Pico Sujato thinking. He's also talking about specific continuation. So that's not going to help someone else.
They're doing the bell. Maybe I should go now.
Okay, Bhante. So I will maybe try to do more translation.
Yeah. Oh, I found it. Oh, I found Reds. I only found the notes. Okay. Okay, I found it. Specific conditionality. Same thing.
So we can escape
Yeah.
specific condition.
So either here they translate it as not this. They translate it as specific. So I
Ah,
get it.
I see.
All right. So at least I found it and continue on. I'll be back
Okay.
as soon as this is done.
All
Should
right.
I? I'll turn off video
Okay.
and I think we don't need to record that part, right?
Yes, I will start recording.